All right, if you're a Polytechnic student in Assam, or you're about to be one, listen up. Your entire college experience is getting a massive overhaul. We're going to break down the brand new syllabus that's set to completely reshape your diploma program, and we're jumping right in. And yeah, when I say reshape, I mean a serious upgrade. This isn't just about swapping out a few old textbooks. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how you'll learn, what you'll learn, and honestly, what you'll be capable of when you graduate. Now, these changes aren't just coming out of nowhere. They're coming straight from the top. This whole plan has been laid out by the State Council for Technical Education, Assam, or SCTE for short. They're the official body behind this whole effort to modernize your education.
But this is actually part of something even bigger. You see, this whole curriculum redesign is directly linked to the National Education Policy of 2020. So what's happening in Assam is part of a huge nationwide push to make our education system way more relevant for the 21st century.
So, what's the big idea here? Well, it really boils down to three main things. First, giving you a lot more flexibility in what you learn. Second, a much bigger focus on practical, real-world skills. And third, a more holistic education that actually connects the dots between different subjects. Okay, so let's get to the most important question, right? What does all this philosophy actually mean for you? How is your day-to-day life in college actually going to change? This quote from the official document says it all, really. The old walls between subjects, they're coming down. The new system is designed to be way more integrated, so you can explore different interests and see how everything connects, both inside and outside the classroom. And here's where you'll really feel the difference. First off, you're going to have a mandatory internship to get real industry experience. You'll be taking brand new courses like entrepreneurship and startups. I mean, how cool is that? You'll also get an intro to design thinking, more choices with elective courses, and you'll be using virtual labs for some really modern hands-on learning. And it all kicks off with a 3-week induction program just to get you settled in and ready to go. All right, to really get how your diploma is put together, we have to talk about its most basic building block, and that is the credit system. Everything you do, from lectures to labs, is going to be measured in credits. So, what exactly is a credit? Just think of it like this. It's a way to measure your work, and it's tied directly to how much time you spend in class. For every 1 hour of lecture or tutorial you attend each week, you earn 1 credit. Simple. For practical lab work, it takes 2 hours a week to earn that same 1 credit. It's a really clear system. And what's the magic number you're aiming for? 120. That is the total number of credits you need to earn over 3 years to get that diploma. That's your finish line. So where do those 120 credits come from? Well, this chart breaks it down perfectly. The biggest slice of the pie, 45 credits, is your program core. That's your main engineering stuff. But look at the other pieces. You've got a solid foundation in basic and engineering sciences. And check this out. A full 12 credits are just for projects and your internship. That shows a massive emphasis on hands-on work. Okay, you know how the program is built. Now let's talk about something every student cares about: grades. How exactly is your performance going to be measured in this new system? It's a really balanced approach, but the balance actually shifts depending on the class. For your theory courses, the big end-of-semester exam is worth more, at 60%. But for practical courses, it completely flips. 60% of your grade comes from your internal assessments, the work you do consistently all semester long. Now, this is absolutely crucial, so listen closely. You can't just rely on the final exam to save you. To pass any course, you have to get at least 40% in your internal work and at least 40% in the final exam. You have to pass both parts separately. There's no way around it. And here's the official chart that shows how your marks turn into letter grades. Of course, we're all aiming for that A+ up top, right? But the most important number on this whole table is 40. You have to score above 40 to pass with a D. Anything less than 40 is an F, a fail. Oh, and a very quick but super important note on attendance. This is a hard and fast rule. If your attendance in any subject drops below 60%, you literally will not be allowed to take the final exam for that course. It is completely non-negotiable. Okay, we've talked philosophy, we've talked credits, we've talked rules. Now let's make it all real. Let's take a look at a snapshot of your very first semester. Right out of the gate, in your first semester, you're going to be tackling a total of 20 credits. That's your first major step towards that final goal of 120. So what do 20 credits actually feel like? Well, it translates to 29 hours of scheduled class time every single week. That's a mix of lectures, tutorials, and of course, lab work. And this is what makes up those 29 hours. You've got your foundational stuff like math and physics, sure. But notice, physics and chemistry both have labs attached. Same with communication skills. You're getting hands-on from day one with engineering graphics and workshop practice. It's a really packed, super well-rounded start to your diploma. So there you have it. A more flexible, more practical, and more skills-focused curriculum is waiting for you. This new system isn't just about teaching you stuff from a book. It's designed to empower you to actually create, to innovate. So the only real question left is, what are you gonna build with it?